Broadcast. Bang. Well, welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Thursday, December 1st, 2011, 4 p.m. Eastern. Pretty much nothing day. Not much. You see the dollar index really going nowhere after the fall, but certainly had lots of action. That's for sure, especially in the foreign exchange market. That's faux show. Oh, baby. Risk off a little bit. But pretty much Merkel coming out today basically saying she doesn't see any Eurobond issuance. It's not what she's looking at the solution. So still kicking and screaming, Germany. Euro got through 35, backed off. Let's tell you, U.S. numbers continue to impress. ISM, 52.7, a little bit better. But I'll tell you, the jobs number, not good. I think the whole that whole downtrend channel line in jobless claims now is popping back up. So that's not good. Now, that might mean more for the months ahead, because I really believe that the European situation with corporations not hiring because of it is going to start creeping up into the numbers ahead. So these numbers reflected really the optimism before Europe all of a sudden is falling off a cliff. It's only been really the last 3 weeks. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the market reacts to tomorrow's number. Because we had ADP, which unfortunately historically is wrong in November. And we had the weekly jobless claims, which is bad, ticking up. Although previous week was good, so that's why I still think this number is going to be good. Even though you have the possibility, though, of ADP being wrong, which they historically, comes in 150. Still pretty good, but who knows? This thing might knock the cover off the ball. I got to tell you, recent numbers, for some reason, they have been better. But again, I think the numbers going forward are going to be weaker. So we take a look at this dollar index, really nowhere. That Canadian dollar. Hopefully you got my tweet, people. I sent that out. Facebook, Voice of Forex, all over the place. Voice of Forex. Euro Canada, bang. Those are some nice twits. Look me up on Facebook. My fan page is Voice of Forex. Twitter is Voice of Forex. All free, you freebies. Now, obviously, my premium service gets another Twitter account, which is, well, I sent it there too, but I sent a lot more there. The idea is I want to tease you on the freebie, right? And I send you more. So, I'll tell you, I like this dollar yen. I like this dollar yen. We're going to take a look. And again, I'm going to beat this into your heads, people. I'm going to skip right to it. Show me the money. This is going to be a good month. For those of you that have not done well in December, well, I'm going to help you. I think this baby is ready to break out. I certainly think tonight we're going to make a run for here. But you get knock the ball out of the park, non-farm payroll, maybe dollar yen's going to be the way it used to be. Not. Wouldn't that be nice? When U.S. interest rates actually were above zero. When bond yields used to affect dollar yen, and they wanted to invest here, well, you know what? The U.S. economy is getting better. The U.S. might be starting to look attractive to the Japanese. Maybe they're scared. Remember, Japanese are big investors all over the world. They hate investing in their own country. And they have a little bit. There's been a lot of inflows into Japan, real estate. But that's already in there. So, maybe the extra money and the Japanese numbers have been better. That means they're making money. Okay, and the reason why dollar yen might go up is because, well, if they're going to make money, where are they going to put that money? Into dollar yen. Now, those of you who have been listening to me, I have not talked about dollar yen in a long time. And those of you that have been looking for an idea, this could be a good one. Oh, baby. But, this is more of trying to position trade this thing. Some of you. And this alley looks terrible. Not terrible, but we take this out, it's going to look much better. Should we take out certain levels, this thing's going to look gorgeous. First, we break this channel line here. Then we clear this tower. Boom. Before you know it, we'll be up here. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen tonight, but certainly tonight we could drift through 78. Maybe trading at 78.10. And then we get a good number, and all of a sudden people start thinking, well, maybe the U.S. economy is turning the corner. Now, when we look at the daily chart, I just want to show you folks what it's done in December's. Let's go back to 2004. 400 pip spike. And that was the beginning of the month. It came back down, but it was still nice volatility. Drifted lower, but still. Certainly grinded lower, up, down. Let's take a look at 2006. Fell off a cliff, and then you had to bounce. But nice volatility. Only 500 pips. So you make me not right. Sorry, talking about my premium members. Jerky. So, 2007. Teacher is teaching school right now. Hello. To the moon. 2007. Bang. Non-stop. Now, at the beginning of the month, it went down a little bit and then up. Right? And by the way, Mark Fisher of MVF made that call against Dennis Gartman. I was not against this Kramer. His number one pick for 2012. Well, hey, this thing could rally ahead of it. Then it comes in. It's actually not even a good, maybe the market gets ahead of him. 2009. Down, but decent volatility, 400 pips. Certainly beginning of the new year, weighted to. Boom. So the yen, while has not, as of late, been volatile. Actually, wait. Hello. Let's go back to the last 2 years. You can see it right here. Bang. 2009. 800 pips. Straight up with a nice pullback. Right to the channel line. Channel traders. Boom. Oops. I know I'm focusing a lot of time on this, but I really think this should be an easy trade. Almost every year I say this. Somehow we fuck it up. Oops. Joking. I've had some great Decembers. Some bad Januaries. But some good. Someone was asking me if there was any months, and I think it's tough to say if you really have a good month typically. Maybe a good day of the week, but a good month, it varies from year to year. Some summers I've had great summers. Some summers terrible. 2008 was unbelievable. And we're into the fall. But Diane, look at that. 2000. Hello. Yeah, hold your ears. I'm not for kids. Down, up, down. Last year. So here, Look at that. We're nowhere. Nowhere. You get a big spike up. This thing really gets a little Momo. Where's the nearest channel line? Hello. We're right there. We are right there. We take out 80. This thing gets Momo to 85. 800 pips. Before you know it, holy gamoly. Now, again, I'm not saying it's going to totally, maybe it's going to melt down 800 pips. I don't know. U.S. numbers have been much better. And maybe it's up. Maybe not. We get up to 80, and then we melt down to 75. Which, I'll tell you, if by December 9th, that could be a total scenario. Beginning of the month, goes up to 80, and then we melt down to 75. Stock market closes the year terrible. Oh, baby. December the 9th. That's going to be the sell on the news event, people. Who knows how much they're going to rally this market. They could rally this market a lot. December the 9th, the market spikes up, sell everything. Back the truck up and sell. If they explode this market, which I think, listen, they're going to make a run for this channel line here. S&P 500. Certainly 1260. That's easy. That's tomorrow. The question is, do we break out in a big U.S. number? Well, if the U.S. numbers have been good, maybe they're going to be hiring. I don't think they're hiring in the future, but maybe they did. So, if that's the case, we break it out, and they can make a run to my other channel line here. So you look at the S&P, I think 1305, 1310. We grind up, break this channel line. December 9th, market gets a little excited because maybe they're going to get things done. And you know what they're going to get done? Nothing. Zero. Kick the can down the road, not solve the problem, plug the dike, and that's it. Plug the dike. So again, and then you sell in the news. Because I don't think they're going to solve the problem. And listen, market rallies, maybe the euro is going to continue rallying. But I just don't see the economy booming. All you see are clouds on the horizon. Yeah, U.S. okay numbers, but they're not gangbusters. They're not tremendous. Even if the U.S. printed 250,000 jobs, that's a one-month wonder. Show me 250. Show me 3 the next month. Show me 350 the next month after that. Holy cow. We got something. But we certainly could have a one-hit wonder tomorrow. So, and again, I got this channel line here too. So should we take out 1260? That extends us up here in the whole 1310, 1320 zone. Break it out to break it down, break this channel line, maybe spike reverse on the news. And again, that could mean the euro has got more to go. Now, certainly showing weakness here, 100%. And under 34, it's going lower. We're going to 133. But unless we take out 130, today's low, I think it's a BOP. I think you got to trade with it. Oh, look at my dollar yen ticking up late in the day. I'm telling you, something's going on in this dollar yen. It's trying to break higher. That little spike down was an opportunity down. This dollar Canada also looks great to the downside. Hello, we'll do that in a second. So, this euro, and again, it looks like a shooting star, right? Well, it looked like a shooting star on Tuesday, didn't it? That didn't work. Well, it worked in Europe, Asia. And then the trifecta. And they did on triple roll. It's one of the reasons why they ran the market at the end of the day. So, euro dollar. I know. Euro dollar, so am I. Looks to me, again, it's more of a buy on pullback. Again, I think you trade it. I think you get a big number out of the U.S. I don't think euro dollar is going to tank. If the stock market's up, euro's most 80% correlation is going to be up. So obviously, unless there's bad news, you know the drill. Euro sterling, hung in there today. Broke higher, got up to 86. I still think this thing collapses, but for now, it's going up. Euro Canada, I love it. Look at the reversal there. Unbelievable. Hopefully those of you were able to get in that. Wasn't easy. Can you believe this thing completely melted down? Nailed it. Little pain. Took a little pain. End of the day, man, if you could have waited for that, hello. I love saying that for some reason. Hello. I love the way, what all the politicians say. They love to say the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter. The fact of the matter is you're a lying son of a bitch. Politicians. So this one looks great. Now, definitely going lower. Sony strength. Again, target 134. Hello. Dalian. I'm telling you, when now it's blue, I'm telling you, we pushed a little higher. This thing looks like it wants to go. We had the little blip down, right? Remember, beginning of the month fake out. Make a run. I mean, you would think the run is at least 200 pips up to 80 when it does make a run. Boom. And Fridays, a lot of times Fridays, big yen day. At least it used to be like that. Dollar Canada. Selling strength, baby. Rolling over. Another one. Good number is good for Canada. Sell it. Any strength. Looking for par, baby. Nice opportunities out there tonight. It never always goes how you think. Never does. Unbelievable. Sterling. Thing was up 100 pips, and then it completely collapsed. I mean, and I love the short, so obviously I would take pain. And the day it came in, crazy day, that thing. Crazy. Now it's going to take out the lows and say goodnight. Cable, inside day, doji, it might come in. But again, for all that move, and it just stalled like that, I don't think so. I think we're going higher. And we came back. And again, these pound Aussies, look at that. I figure they have to have bounce. But again, these things, if the stock market continues to rally, it's got to go to 50. It's got to sell any strength. We're going to 50. At a minimum, 51. Pound Aussie. Oh, yeah. This is the one to trade with the stock market. I mean, the stock market goes down, look what happens. It goes up. Stock market goes up, bang. So these are the ones you want to trade. If you follow the S&P, these aren't always so easy, but when you trend these and the stock market trends, you see what happens. Pound Kiwi. Reverse nicely. This one coming right up to a channel line. I think we probably come back down, probably going to hit this channel line, and then maybe bounce a little bit. But as the stock market goes, this thing goes. New Zealand was getting killed. So this pound Kiwi, oh yeah. I tell you, they knew. Bernanke knew. He freaking knew. I can't do the 5-second rule on this, I got to tell you. I really can't do the 5-second rule on this. I've been trying all day. and it's just been bothering me. It's just a whole setup. The whole freaking thing. The gap up on Sunday, it's such a conspiracy. No news. IMF denies it. That was it. The people in the know. No BDO. Ted Turner. I'm delirious. All right, Aussie. I gotta get that alert out. It's gonna break that. I guess you know what? I think Bernanke had this on his thing too. I think Geithner had this on their thing too. Oh boy, we gotta do something. This thing breaks. So, Aussie. It's a hanger, man. But I'll tell you, we take out 103 and Aussie act terrible. Talk about a rate cut in December. Oh, I believe it. Absolutely. They're cutting. I don't think Australia's doing that great. So I still think we could, if the stock market's going to rip, this thing's a BOP. But again, we made a big move. It was due to come in. China PMI, terrible. But again, I didn't think the PMI numbers were that much of a disaster. Everything was pretty much in line for what I saw. The jobless claims number was a little bit shocking, a little bit disappointing. Very much. All right, people. I'll see you in 25 minutes. All right, again, if you have any questions. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm really going over this time. Sorry. I know I tend to do this. I tend to do it. Sorry. New Zealand looks like it's going higher again. Daily chart. 80. BOP. I think you got to go with it as far as tomorrow's concerned. If it's a good number and we take our previous day highs, there's going to be momentum. There's going to be Momo. So get ready. I'm telling you, I got a feeling something's up in this dollar yen. And it's December. Oil, hanging man, I don't know. Gold. Gold certainly came in a little bit, but I think this thing still looks like it wants to go 117.75, hit this top here. But certainly not a good sign. You got your doji. Certainly looks like a short. I think it comes in, but then reverses on a bullish U.S. jobs report, if there is one. So I think it's down up. But it looks like a short right now, especially on the short-term chart. All right, everyone. See you at 5, 25 minutes. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Can only try. I certainly tried tonight. Have a good one.